What's up, y'all? Welcome to another vlog. Today I'm at my OG hospital, which is the one I used to work at full time. So today they have me scheduled on the oncology unit. I've mentioned before in previous vlogs that they'll assign me to a unit at these community hospitals, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's where they're going to keep me. So last time they assigned me to the oncology unit, I ended up floating like other places because they didn't need me. So I have a feeling today is going to be the same, but we'll see when I get there. So I'm actually going to head to the unit a little bit earlier than I typically do, because lately it's been like, am I staying? Am I going? What are we doing here? So we're going to see where I end up today. But today is Saturday. I'm really hoping for a slower pace shift, hoping for a chill shift. But at the same time, I need it to be somewhat moving because I need to go home. Like when I woke up today, I was like, do I want to go to work? But I told myself I need to go back to work because I've been like spending money. I'm like, okay, you got to go to work. So here we are. We're hoping for a good day. Let's see how it goes. All right, so they are keeping me. I just printed out like my assignment sheet and we're about to do a report. All right, y'all, so I actually have 3 patients right now, and 2 of them are supposed to discharge today. One of them is for sure going home because she was supposed to go home yesterday, but she had like a procedure done where she had to keep her extremities straight for a certain amount of time, and her daughter ended up leaving like in the afternoon, so she had to stay the night. She lives like 90 miles away from the hospital, so she's for sure going home today. I've already talked to her. She's already awake, and her daughter's already on the way, so she should be getting out of here as soon as the doctors come by. My other patient, he has a couple of things that has to be done before he gets out of here, which one of them includes getting his JP drain removed. So whenever they come by, we'll have to get started on that. And then the other one, he will be here for a while. He has a pancreatic mass, and they're going to place a port on him for chemo next week. And he's also getting some other type of surgery done next week, so he's not going anywhere today. So I do have 2 open rooms, so that no one's projected to come in here yet, but I don't foresee myself getting a full assignment today, seeing as though I have 3 right now and 2 of them are supposed to go, but y'all know how it goes, so I'll keep y'all updated. All right, I'm heading downstairs to get some breakfast. I have oatmeal, but like I don't actually have a lot to eat for lunch. I have brought some leftovers from lunch, so typically when that happens, I just go ahead and get breakfast here because I can eat like a heavier breakfast and like a lighter lunch, and then like I'm okay. And plus, breakfast is cheaper than lunch, and I tend to like it more. So I'm gonna head downstairs and see what they got today. I got like my go-to that I normally get, which is basically like a breakfast sandwich. But if the omelet station is open, then I'm gonna just get that. Anyway, I've already routed on all my patients and passed all their meds and stuff, so they're all eating breakfast now. So that's what's going on. I was trying to get it out the way in case they went ahead and start trying to like put in the discharges and all of that stuff. Because with that, you have to like get them out of here in a certain amount of time. So I wanted to get all like the meds and the charting out the way, which I've done most of the charting. I just need to like double check to make sure that it's complete, like that it's up to date and accurate, basically. Because I kind of like pre-chart ahead of time, and then I'll go back and edit it if it's if it's not accurate. Because like sometimes they'll be like, oh, they have abdominal pain. Then you ask them and they're like, no, I don't have pain. It's like, oh, okay. So I'm like super early today. Must be because ain't nobody in here. That's crazy. All right, so it looks like I'm gonna end up getting my breakfast sandwich. I'm like, ain't no bell or nothing, because ain't nobody that came up here. It's been like a couple of minutes since I've been standing here. I got to go. Can't be here all day. Hey y'all, so y'all know that I had those discharges today, so I just discharged one patient. She's about to leave, so now I'm gonna have 2 patients. So it seems like everyone is like 5 to 1 up here, so I don't know if it's because of how the other patients are. They just gave me 3 and they plan to send me home later or what. But I think I mentioned before to y'all, this is an oncology unit. So I don't know if they gave me like 2 med-surg patients and like the other ones are like actively getting chemo or what. Y'all know I'm kind of like dipped off in the corner, so I'm not really trying to figure it out. But none of my patients are getting like active chemo or anything. And I'm the only one right now. Let me look again. I'm the only one. Yeah, I'm the only one with the empty room. So I have, like I said, I had 3 patients. I just discharged another one, so now I only have 2. Everyone else is like 5 to 1. Except for this one nurse. One nurse, no, she's 5. One nurse is 4. And everyone else is 5. And then I'm like 3. But then I have 2 empty rooms and 1 just discharged, so I have 2. So there's a couple of other people I see that are supposed to discharge, like they already have orders. There's 2 other people up here that are already discharged, so I don't know. I'm thinking, because this is what Nama told me when she floated here, is they just give us the med-surg patients. So that's what's going on now. I just wanted to update y'all, let y'all know how I was doing. So far so good. But one thing I did want to tell y'all is that I was messaging in our little group message, and the unit I used to work on over here, apparently they floated one of their nurses to like L&D, and then they made the unit 5 to 1 instead of like, which is like fully staffed almost everywhere else, but over here they try to keep it like 4 to 1. So they could have kept that nurse and it would have been 4 to 1, but I don't know how short L&D is, and I don't know how that works, because I've never done like no women's services or nothing like that. So I just thought that was wild. But there's not much going on, as you can imagine. Hopefully I don't get in the mission. Hopefully I end up discharging these people and then I can go home. That's what I'm hoping. Right now I'm just doing like, what's those things, like the modules, those learning modules they be giving all nurses to do for education. So it's funny because the one I'm doing now is on hazardous drug safety, which includes cancer stuff, which I don't do. So why do I have to be educated on it? But yeah, I'll tap in with y'all later. It's 11 o'clock. What's up, y'all? So it is actually a different day, as y'all probably might have guessed, because my scrub cap is different. But I actually forgot to close out the vlog on the day that I recorded it on, and I wanted to close it out and let you guys know what happened during that shift. So all I can remember, because I didn't go back and look at the footage, all I can remember is that I thought some people were going to discharge and they actually didn't discharge, and I basically like ended up chilling for the whole shift. Well, for the entirety of the shift. I remember I had one patient who had a pancreatic mass. He stayed the whole day. He did fine. He like was throwing up throughout the shifts, but he was fine. Just pain, nausea medication. I ended up getting another patient from a nurse. I don't remember if I told y'all that, but I remember I thought I might have like was going to go home early, but the charge nurse peeped game and she saw that I didn't have like the same amount of patients as everybody else. So basically I ended up getting another patient from another nurse who was like very busy that shift. So I think that guy, he had some type of abdominal surgery. That's all I remember. But he was young. He was like 37 or something like that. And like, he was pretty easy. I just had to walk him. I medicated him from pain as needed. And that was pretty much it. So I know I still had him. And I think I had one other patient that was still there. That's the one I thought was going to go home. I remember now. My papa. Yeah, I thought he was going to end up going home. But surgery never came back by. I think that's who I was waiting on with surgery. They never came back by because he still had that JP drain, if I recall. And they were like, they never advanced his diet because I asked the attending about that, like, is he gonna go or what? And they were like, oh, surgery has to clear him basically, and his diet hadn't been advanced. So I was just like, okay. So he was still there, but basically I didn't have anything for him like the entire shift. I only had like 2 medications for him the whole shift, like some IV antibiotics or antifungal, something like that, and like a Lovenox. That was pretty much it. So my patients were pretty simple, pretty easy. And then towards the end of the shift, I ended up getting a hospice patient, which was fine as well because she was DNI hospice. So it was just comfort care. And I think she came like around between like 5 and 6 o'clock. So I really didn't have to do anything with her. So that was the rest of my shift that day. I actually can't believe I remember it all because at this point, I think that was like a week ago. So it's crazy how I remembered all that like that, but that's what happened. I had a good time that shift because, like I said, I didn't really have to do much. I had patients, but I just round on everybody, pain, nausea medication, and I go sit down, and then I'll round again in the next hour. So, very uneventful shift. That's really all I got to say. If y'all have gotten to this point, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you've not already. Go ahead and like this video. I am going to vlog my work week next week. This week I was at the ER the whole time, but I've been vlogging in the ER and it's pretty much the same thing. So I didn't vlog today or yesterday because I was still in the ER yesterday too. So I'm actually back at the same hospital next week and I am going to vlog my work week. I'm only working 2 days. I'm working Monday and Tuesday. So I'm going to vlog that for you guys and upload it. And we'll see how that all goes. Hopefully it goes well. And I'll see y'all in the next vlog.